Have you ever noticed those subtle shifts? A little more effort to get out of a chair, perhaps, or a slight hesitation before stepping off a curb. Maybe it's the frustration of forgetting a familiar name, or realizing that simple tasks you once zipped through now seem to take just a little bit longer, a little more energy. It's a quiet, unsettling feeling, isn't it? The fear that the vibrant, independent life you've known might slowly, inevitably, begin to shrink. We see it around us, in people who lose their spark, their mobility, their cherished memories. It's a painful reality that many believe is simply an unavoidable part of getting older, a one-way street of decline where our options narrow and our world becomes smaller. But what if I told you that this isn't the whole story? What if there's a powerful secret to not just slowing down, but often reversing some of these changes, so you can continue to live life on your terms, with energy, clarity, and true independence well past 70? In this video, we're going to uncover some surprisingly simple habits that can help you maintain your strength, sharpen your mind, boost your energy, and truly reclaim that feeling of being fully alive and capable. We'll explore the real keys to defying those expectations and why, if you can still do certain things after 70, you genuinely are one in a million. Watch to the very end, because I promise there's something waiting for you that will truly surprise and inspire you about what's possible. Now, let's dive right into the first key, a cornerstone that literally supports everything else we do and often gets overlooked as we age: intentional movement and building strength. You see, it's not just about going for a walk. Though walking is wonderful and important, it's about challenging your muscles in a way that helps them stay strong and responsive. As we get older, there's a natural process called sarcopenia, which sounds complicated, but simply means we start to lose muscle mass and strength. This isn't just about looking fit. It directly impacts our ability to do everyday things: lifting groceries, getting up from a low sofa, maintaining our balance, and even having the energy to enjoy our hobbies. When our muscles weaken, our balance becomes less stable, which significantly increases the risk of falls. And a fall can often be a turning point that unfortunately leads to a loss of independence. But here's the empowering truth: muscle is one of the few tissues in our body that responds incredibly well to stimulus at any age. It's never too late to start building or rebuilding it. You don't need a fancy gym or heavy weights to begin. Simple, consistent resistance exercises can make a profound difference. Think about chair squats, where you just stand up and sit down from a sturdy chair without using your hands. Start with 5 or 10, then gradually add more. Or wall push-ups, placing your hands against a wall and pushing away and leaning in, engaging your chest and arm muscles. Even using resistance bands, which are inexpensive and easy to find, can provide a fantastic workout for your arms and legs. You could do bicep curls with soup cans or light hand weights if you have them, just enough to feel your muscles working. The key isn't to push yourself to exhaustion, but to be consistent, aiming for 2 or 3 times a week. Imagine the freedom of effortlessly carrying your own shopping bags, confidently navigating uneven pavement, or getting up from the floor after playing with grandchildren without a moment's hesitation. That's the kind of independence and vitality that strengthening your muscles provides. It gives you a physical resilience that is truly invaluable. It transforms the feeling of "I can't" into "I can," expanding your world rather than shrinking it. Even just a little bit of mindful, intentional movement each day, focusing on how your body feels, can begin to awaken those sleeping muscles, building on that foundation of strength. The second vital habit is directly related to fueling those muscles and maintaining energy: prioritizing enough high-quality protein in your diet. It's a common misconception that as we age, we need less protein because we're less active. In reality, the opposite is true. Our bodies become less efficient at using protein to build and repair muscle, which means older adults actually need more protein per pound of body weight than younger adults just to maintain their existing muscle mass. If you're not getting enough, your body will start to break down its own muscle tissue for energy, which accelerates that sarcopenia we just talked about. And it's not just about muscles. Protein is essential for a strong immune system, healthy bones, and even producing hormones and enzymes that keep our bodies running smoothly. So, how do you do this practically? Think about including a good source of protein at every meal, not just dinner. For breakfast, instead of just toast, try adding scrambled eggs, Greek yogurt, or a handful of nuts and seeds to your oatmeal. At lunchtime, make sure your sandwich or salad isn't just vegetables and bread, but includes lean chicken, fish, tuna, beans, or lentils. Dinner can feature lean meats, poultry, fish, or plant-based proteins like tofu or quinoa. Snacks can be a hard-boiled egg, a small handful of almonds, or a slice of cheese. It doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. The goal is to consistently provide your body with the building blocks it needs. Consider that feeling of being energy crashed in the afternoon. Often, it's not just fatigue, but a signal that your blood sugar is unstable because you haven't fueled yourself adequately with protein that keeps you feeling full and your energy steady. When your body has the protein it needs, you'll find you have more sustained energy throughout the day, recover better from activity, and just feel generally stronger and more resilient. Imagine the ripple effect. Better muscle mass means better balance, fewer falls, more confidence. More energy means you're more likely to engage in social activities, pursue hobbies, and simply enjoy life more fully. It's all connected. And fueling your body correctly is a truly powerful way to support that vibrant independence. Now that we've discussed the importance of intentional movement and protein for physical strength and energy, let's turn our attention to something equally vital for maintaining that precious independence: the sharpness of your mind. Next, we need to talk about nurturing your mind for lifelong sharpness. Just as our bodies need exercise, our brains thrive on stimulation. And this isn't something that stops at a certain age. In fact, the concept of brain plasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt throughout life, is incredibly powerful. Many people worry about memory loss as they age, and while some natural decline in speed of processing is normal, significant memory loss or cognitive decline is not an inevitable part of aging for everyone. We can actively work to keep our brains robust and agile. Think of your brain like a muscle. If you don't use it, you risk losing some of its capacity. So, what are the actionable steps here? It's about engaging in activities that challenge your brain in new ways. This could be learning a new skill, something entirely unfamiliar, like taking up a musical instrument, learning a few phrases in a new language, or trying a completely different type of art or craft. The effort involved in mastering something novel creates new neural pathways in your brain. Puzzles are another fantastic way to keep your mind active. Crosswords, Sudoku, jigsaw puzzles, or even more complex logic puzzles. Reading broadly and engaging with challenging topics can also stimulate your brain, encouraging critical thinking and expanding your knowledge base. But it's not just formal learning. Even simple daily activities can be brain workouts. Try cooking a new recipe without looking at the instructions every 2 minutes. Take a different route to a familiar place, forcing your brain to pay attention to new landmarks. Engage in lively conversations, where you're actively listening, formulating responses, and recalling information. Social engagement is also incredibly beneficial for brain health. Connecting with others, sharing experiences, and discussing ideas keeps your mind active and can even boost your mood. When your mind is sharp, you maintain your ability to make decisions, solve problems, and adapt to new situations, which are all crucial for independent living. Imagine the joy of being able to continue learning, engaging in vibrant discussions, and keeping your memories alive and accessible. This mental agility is a profound component of what it means to be truly independent and live life fully on your own terms. Beyond fueling our bodies and stimulating our minds, there's another often underestimated habit that profoundly impacts every aspect of our health and energy: The power of truly restful sleep. It's a persistent myth that older people need less sleep. The truth is, while sleep patterns might change as we age, our bodies and brains still require 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night for optimal function. During sleep, our bodies do vital repair work, muscles recover, cells regenerate, and our immune system strengthens. Just as importantly, our brains consolidate memories and clear out metabolic waste products that build up during the day. If you're consistently getting poor quality sleep, you're not just tired, you're impacting your energy levels, your mood, your immune function, your ability to focus, and even your risk of falls. A lack of good sleep can make you feel foggy, irritable, and physically run down. So, how can you improve it? Consistency is key. Try to go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends. Create a sleep sanctuary in your bedroom. Make it dark, quiet, and cool. Establish a winding down routine in the hour before bed. This could be reading a book, listening to calming music, taking a warm bath, or practicing gentle stretches or meditation. Avoid screens like phones, tablets, and TVs in the hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with melatonin production. Also, be mindful of what you consume later in the day. Limit caffeine and alcohol in the late afternoon and evening, as both can disrupt sleep patterns. Imagine waking up feeling truly refreshed, rather than dragging yourself out of bed. Think about the clarity of thought, the sustained energy, and the improved mood that comes from a full night's restorative sleep. It's a gift you give yourself every single night, and it's foundational to having the energy and mental acuity to enjoy your independent life. When you sleep well, everything else simply works better. Finally, let's talk about the unsung hero of vitality that many of us simply overlook until we feel its absence: hydration. It sounds so simple, almost too simple. But proper hydration is absolutely critical, especially as we age. Our sensation of thirst can diminish, meaning we might not feel thirsty until we're already somewhat dehydrated. And dehydration, even mild dehydration, can lead to a host of problems: fatigue, dizziness, headaches, impaired cognitive function making you feel foggy, muscle cramps, and significantly impact digestion, leading to constipation. It can even affect your balance and increase your risk of falls. Your body is composed mostly of water, and it plays a role in nearly every bodily function, from regulating body temperature and lubricating joints to transporting nutrients and flushing out waste. So, how do you make sure you're getting enough? The general recommendation is around 8 glasses of water a day, but this can vary based on activity level and climate. The best way is to sip water consistently throughout the day, rather than trying to chug a lot at once. Keep a water bottle handy as a visual reminder. Set an alarm on your phone to remind you to drink if you tend to forget. You can also get fluids from other sources like herbal teas, decaffeinated coffee, and water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables. Soups and broths are also excellent for hydration. Listen to your body. If your urine is dark yellow, you're likely not drinking enough. Aim for pale yellow. Imagine the difference in your energy levels, your mental clarity, and your overall sense of well-being when your body is properly hydrated. It's a simple habit with profound benefits, supporting everything from your digestion and circulation to your brain function and mood. It's the silent partner in your continued independence, helping you feel vibrant and capable throughout your day. So, we've talked about building foundational strength through intentional movement and resistance exercises, ensuring your body has the building blocks it needs by prioritizing protein, keeping your mind sharp and engaged through new learning and mental challenges, giving your body and brain the vital repair time they need with truly restful sleep, and nourishing your entire system with consistent, proper hydration. These aren't isolated habits. They are interconnected pieces of a beautiful puzzle, each supporting the others to create a powerful synergy that builds resilience and vitality. Remember, This isn't about striving for perfection. It's about making small, consistent progress. Every single step, no matter how tiny it feels, is a step towards a more vibrant, independent you. It's about acknowledging that aging doesn't have to mean a loss of who you are or what you love to do. It's about being proactive and choosing to invest in yourself so you can continue to live life on your terms. And that brings us back to the title. If you can still do this after 70, you're 1 in a million. What is this? Then it's not just one specific physical feat. It's the profound ability to wake up each day with energy, to move through your world with confidence and balance, to think clearly and creatively, to engage fully with your loved ones and your passions, and to maintain the physical and mental independence that allows you to choose your own path. It's the ability to get down on the floor, to play with your grandchildren, and then get back up without a struggle. It's the freedom to travel, to explore new places, to pursue a cherished hobby without your body or mind holding you back. It's having the vitality to embrace new experiences, to keep learning, and to contribute to the world around you in meaningful ways. This level of vibrant independence, clarity, and physical capability truly is rare. After 70, making those who achieve it, who continue to thrive in this way, truly 1 in a million. But it's not a secret gift given only to a few. It's the result of cultivating these simple, powerful habits we've discussed. I know a wonderful woman, Mavis, who at 78 decided she was tired of feeling stiff and worried about falling. She started with tiny steps, simply focusing on standing up from her armchair 10 times a day without using her hands. Then she added a short walk around her garden. Within a year, she was not only moving with ease but had joined a gentle exercise class at her local community center. At 82, she still tends her beloved rose garden, hosts her bridge club, and even volunteers at the library. She embodies exactly what we've been talking about. Not a superhuman, but someone who consistently applied these simple principles and refused to let age define her. Her independence is her greatest joy, a testament to her persistent, loving effort. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Which one of these habits are you going to focus on first? Or what does this feeling of vibrant independence mean to you? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else. If you found this video helpful and encouraging, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and uplifting messages to help you live your best life at every age. Remember, every single day is a new opportunity to invest in yourself, to make choices that nourish your body and mind, and to step closer to that amazing 1 in a million vitality. Keep going, keep growing, and live your best life at every age.